Hey, welcome everyone. How's it going? Today we are gonna play the history of A, or in other words, the Raiden
Time to go.
Shogun. Yeah, that's true. The Raiden Shogun real name is not Baal, is A, okay? And the Raiden Shogun is the goddess of this land. So we want to play this mission and we need to go to the statue. Okay, so let's begin this history chapter of A.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
We can find a solution.
Toma, what's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
What a coincidence.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Don't worry.
So they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Sounds like your hands on trouble.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned.
Okay.
But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and
Self-reflection,
self-reflection.
okay?
Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
Yeah, that's true. I hear that the storm represents the Shogun's will, so it means that even though she is on self-reflection state, she is not calm.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
So the storm is closer to
What?
us?
So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
Yeah, it's not a revenge, Paimon. That will be a little childish.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here.
Exactly.
Which would also be pretty scary.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign.
Yeah, definitely we need to
A
do
lot of
something
people now
about it.
believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health
Health
problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Okay, that seems like a valid concern, actually.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission.
Tenryo Commission.
We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Okay,
Unfortunately, the
but
reality
I
is
think
that
I
the
can go
Tenryo
to
Commission
Antal
is
with
facing
her.
huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Obviously because of what they did.
Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's
No
still
one
work
should.
that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now,
My lack of ability is
But-
to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment.
Masahito.
Doesn't cause any more issues.
What
for
about
him.
that name?
Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
Okay.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
And what are we
If
gonna
you
do?
think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
Actually,
If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
maybe we could invite her out for a while.
You can actually do that?
Yeah, I beat
Don't know
her.
for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then?
Yes, Toma, please.
You know,
Leave it
everyone's
this.
worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one. Again.
Yes, 2
The
times,
way
Toma.
Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Reflections of Morality, Imperatrix Umbrosa. I really like the name of this chapter, Imperatrix Umbrosa, but actually Toma doesn't. Actually, Toma saved me once, so I think that we are good now. Okay, I need to go out there. See you there, guys. Okay, here I am, and we need to look up for my girlfriend Yaimiko. Hey, Yaimiko.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Why? Yes, of course.
What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you?
Of course, Yaimiko, I
Still,
always need
your
your help.
answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
The Tenryou Commission also needs her attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
Explain?
Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Because she was beat? Because she was defeated? Her temperament had changed?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Okay.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her.
Ooh,
It
I'm
also
sorry.
didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango
Tricolor
and light
dango.
novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
You
That's
expect
sad.
us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Come on, Paimon. Did you not remember how Venti is? Venti is an alcoholic, and Shongli doesn't have any money or mora, and she only talk about really specialties. Okay, so
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her.
well, I want to disturb
I
her.
have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
All the more reason to check on her.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting.
Why is that?
But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Do it for Ray, Yaimiko.
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko.
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
So you want to know what's gonna happen, huh? You don't want this permit again. Jaime only wants to know the chit chat that we are going to have with A. Okay, let's go there. By the way, do you remember how how powerful Kazuha was on the battle against the Shogun? Kazuha has been the only character who have used two visions, so I'm really glad that I got him. Okay, let
The
me
Almighty
in.
Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji Ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone.
But here is
Wait,
the permit.
This is authentic.
Feel free to check with Miko.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way.
Thank you, Takeshi.
Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Wow, a lot of requirements to see the Shogun. Hey, there is A, and she's walking. They're like,
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
yes, actually that was exactly what I thought. Yeah, when you feel anxious, you walk passing by. Okay, hey, talk with me.
How did you get in?
What? Why are you being so rude? Yamiko, give me her permit.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
What?
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Is everything okay?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
Your recuperation is still...
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Yeah, she's behaving like the puppet, because you need to remember that A is in the plane of Euthymia, I mean the real A, and the Raiden Shogun, or the person that we are seeing here, is a puppet. So...
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
But she could be alone there.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put their mind at rest? Well, everyone's worried and wants to see you.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you sick?
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while.
Oh, hey,
The
hey.
Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Okay, we are going to the plane of Euthymia. Okay, it's cool. Let's talk a little bit with A. Hey! This is what I was talking about, you guys. I mean, this is the real plane of Euthymia where the real A is. And I haven't, since the last time I was here, now the sky is purple, a nice purple. Okay.
That was terrifying. Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Why?
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
So it was all you're doing.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time.
Yeah, but
But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
you are so strict with yourself, eh? And also it's gonna take you an eternity to think about eternity.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Okay. Seems a little arbitrary.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
You're making excuses, eh?
Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity, eh?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
How about we go for a walk, eh?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of euthymia?
Exactly. You haven't left in a long time, I'll bet.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice.
Yes.
All right then. I'll come out for a while.
Yes, let's go walk.
Since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my
Interesting.
ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Oh,
Someone to show
come
you
on.
around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet.
Okay, I cannot see you.
Now,
Okay.
time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
And
To the liveliest place in town.
downtown?
I wholeheartedly agree.
Okay, so A is talking inside of me because I cannot see her. But I know that I need to go there. Come on, guys. Okay, we are explaining a lot of things to a god. Okay, let's go there to downtown.
Time to go.
Okay, we're here. Come on, eh?
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
It seems like a bit of an overreaction. Yeah.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no
that's
need
true.
for her to
She's a
come here
puppet.
just to pass the time or to relax.
But you need this, eh?
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Of course, Morai is really
Yep,
important.
same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
As Morax.
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me.
I wish I could do that.
Wait, what do you mean, either?
Rex's lapis was broken. I mean, the Xiongli.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
That's true. Just look how all the people is there, like admiring you, eh?
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Okay, so it's really interesting to walk with a god. Also, she's taller than Ether. Yep. Oh, we're gonna eat something?
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and,
Dangos!
milk
Ooh, I
and
want
so
that
on.
dango.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the
I
dango
want
are
that.
worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Ah, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said
What is that?
relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by
Dango and
dango
milk.
and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
Superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, you notice us.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
So it's like protein.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual taste.
Unusual tastes.
Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Come on, Tamaki,
I
relax.
see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred pounds and go door-to-door delivery.
Oh my god, well, that's what
Almighty
an imperatrice
That's too much.
should do.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk.
Do you want another cup?
Oh, I would no. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
Of course, hey.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure, let's go and have a look.
Okay, so now we are going to a bookstore or something like that. Is far from here? Well, no, it's not so far. Okay. And where is it? Oh, there it is. Come on.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
Yes, give me all
No,
your novels.
not
I
at
want
all.
to read them.
Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
Fire safety measures.
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange.
Kind of
I'm
strange.
not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
Just give us a novel.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Yes, don't be nervous.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I have just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
The caliber? Why?
I know every individual word in these books' titles. So why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
What are you talking about?
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
Whoa.
It's so long.
So long? What do
Is
you
it
mean?
true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsetias?
I didn't know that.
Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
Yes, it's like... Yeah. It's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
That's the point.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Too modern, I guess. Fads have no place in eternity.
How about we we can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Okay, so we need to pick up a book for the Raiden Shogun.
Pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Read a Liyue martial art story. Read a daily life romance story. A daily life romance story. Yes. The love stories between a very mediocre man. Ooh, it is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly writes out the unique charm. Okay. Okay.
The suspense is killing Paimon.
So it's a love story.
Through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I hope she finds happiness.
Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Let's try. Let's give it a try. Where are you, A?
Take your time. Pick some good ones. I'll be right here.
Okay, so I need to read. Okay, Reincarnation Adventure. Let's see what this is all about. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. Whoa! In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. This is gonna be interesting for her. A nobody who has been bullied. So it's like the story of someone that has no power, and then something lucky happens to this person and becomes the Almighty Shogun. So euphoria, going from powerless to omnipotence, and yeah, let's. Okay.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Yes, because it's about her.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
Yeah, but it doesn't paint the shogun in a bad light.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Okay, but you're in a special case, Paimon, but I'm gonna take your advice. So, the Arshal Mart story. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. This is like, life made me a YouTuber when I just want to be a character of Genshin Impact. The book, okay. Fighting in gangs. Okay, let's see what Paimon has to tell us.
Strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
I don't know, you tell me.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
Well, the protagonist has an admirable will.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Yeah, but maybe could give her...
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Okay. Come on, A! I'm gonna display you some books.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
The love story. Okay. Now she's gonna read it.
Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist? Is this some sort of narrative device, too?
7 people? What?
Not really. It's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one girl in the end.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely. But the decision-making process is a source of agony and conflict.
Yes, it's all about the decision.
Could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character could accept the feelings of all 7 admirers at once? Yes, that would solve it.
What?
That would be the most boring love story ever.
Love. Narrative devices are truly mysterious things.
You are really
So what do
a
you
mysterious
think of
being.
Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma.
Okay.
Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae publishing house, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time.
Yeah, but that's not
But the
possible.
fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
I wouldn't say that it's human nature to seek change. I will say that that is a rule of the universe and the nature itself. So it's not like a human thing. The life begins and the life ends. And everything has a cycle on the nature and on the universe. So it's not something special to the humans. So I will go for change is inevitable.
I disagree with your point of view.
What?
That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia.
Okay, I was
But
scared.
the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better.
Then you need to change.
Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
We're just out here to have some fun.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, when we take a photo.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Absolutely
It's
no
okay.
sense.
Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Okay, so we are... Where do we need to go? It's close to here? Yeah, it's really close. Yes. Up there.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
You need to
We're
pause.
taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose.
Yeah, strike a pose.
Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
What a good
Okay.
explanation that was.
So what exactly is striking a pose?
The photo is a visual representation, eh?
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you.
That's
right?
right.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
To think
How
that a
should I
god will
pose?
be doing this.
Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Try graceful and dignified. Stern and serious, relaxed and casual. Graceful and dignified as a god.
Okay, I'll try that.
Maybe try another one.
All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Let's see. Try stern and serious.
This doesn't feel very... me. Is this okay?
Maybe try another
All
one.
right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Try relaxed and casual.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
Quite natural. What?
All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
What was the commentary on graceful and dignified?
Okay. I'll try that.
I mean,
All right.
she said
Well,
that
I'll leave
she
the decision to you.
felt
Casual.
better here.
This feels quite natural.
Quite natural. Okay, that works.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Let's pick a photo. Take a photo to A. Okay, she's posing over there. What do you have to say, A?
So a photo is a visual representation, an impression, like casting a shadow. Fascinating. I'm learning a lot today. Let's get this underway.
I really like the way how the gods on Genshin Impact talk. Like, Shonli use a lot of fancy words, and the Raiden Shogun sometimes did the same. Such as like, fascinating. Okay, come on, start taking photos. Camera has been adjusted to a correct angle. So this is the correct angle? Okay, no, the foots don't need to. Okay, I really like this. See your photo, A.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a record.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's a good way to see eternity, right?
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
What is this?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
What? What? Can you imagine to be thinking about that because of a photo? Also, there is something that the people say if you see yourself on the mirror for a really long period of time and you say your name, you still to feel strange and to see you unrecognizable. I have tried that and yeah, it feels weird, so maybe this is the feeling that the Shogun is having here. So it's a little bit like you and the Shogun.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand.
Really?
I am me. There is only one of me.
Yes.
But I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence.
That's true.
The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
It's a representation of you.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
Actually, you change
Then
to
how
pursue
can
the
I ask
eternity.
Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Inazuma will always be Inazuma. Human beings will always be human. Inazuma will always be Inazuma no matter how this nation changes.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things.
Really?
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Exactly.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guide.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yes.
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
I think that Ippei is gonna be amazed when he says he sees here the Raiden Shogun. Ippei!
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Are you looking for your master?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Okay, so something happens to your
Kujo
master.
Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. He really hasn't returned yet.
Yeah, maybe some things happen. That's what I think.
I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
We can go check things out for you, Ippei.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant.
A lowly servant.
But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Awesome stuff.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around
I
in the
really like
meantime,
that
too.
phrase.
Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Okay, if things doesn't go smoothly, I have here the Raiden Shogun ready to use because I got her on the wishes banner. So let's go. We are almost here. And suppose that is here, okay? Oh, so we are gonna enter a hidden mountain base. Okay, let's begin.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
Actually,
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
maybe to evade detection.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
What?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
If A feels danger, maybe we should be worried. The Fatui are gonna be here.
No escape.
Just a simple guard. What is this, a joke?
Go.
Come on, Kazuha. That's it. Okay, more enemies.
Why are there ropes?
But the Raiden Shogun is here just to take care of you.
Something is not right. We must remove all
Something is
those who
not
stand in
right,
our
huh?
way.
Ooh, I really like to use A.
Finally,
Go and fly.
the ferry. Let's get down to
Wind, hear me.
Okay. I shouldn't use the ultimate there.
There is no escape.
Ooh, come on, A. Using A as a support character is really good. I mean, A is a support character when you use the I, because you are recharging your energy and also gives your other characters a boost effect. And at the same time, you are fulling your ultimate. Okay, we complete the challenge. And oh, that was close.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Okay, another. I need another.
Illusion shattered.
Come on, Jin. We need to defeat 12 of these samurais. So we need to take care of these 3 first, and then it's gonna be obvious that we will gonna be facing more. I'm gonna save my ultimates for the second part. Come on.
Lucky day.
Into the wind.
My blade.
Illusion
What
shattered.
is the powerful samurais?
One with nature.
Okay, there is something else here.
Lucky day.
6.
Shine down.
Come on, Kazuha, do your ultimate. Come on. Yes, let's do this quickly. We are doing some electro, wind, and okay, 3 more.
Going somewhere?
Oh, but there are only normal samurais. Normal.
Go and fly.
One with nature.
Come on. There should be final boss here, otherwise it's gonna be really easy. Ooh. Come on, Jin. Okay, that is a special samurai. Okay, this is nice.
Go and fly.
I'm gonna
Into the wind.
send him. Come on!
There is no escape.
How's this?
Wind strider.
This reminds me of the Demon Slayer anime. It looks like something like that. More enemies. Okay, and these are powerful samurais. This is a fire one. Come on, do your ultimate, Kazuha.
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Yes, we are not gonna need the ultimate of the Raiden Shogun. Well, that's right. Come on, change. Ultimate!
Now you shall
Hey.
perish.
Woo!
No escape.
One slash, and you saw that? One slash was only necessary to defeat them. That's the power of a... We need to have more chakra desiderata here. Okay, who is there? What is happening, huh?
It's Kujo Kamaji. But who's he with?
Stay back. I will deal with this.
I'll deal with this, okay? The Imperatrix is here.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the Almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Ronnie.
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
You're lying.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
Your turn.
I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes, a statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan.
Interesting.
Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Uh-huh.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
What?
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since.
Ooh.
If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
Everyone is like, yeah.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong.
Then?
But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
And what about
This
Kujo
is
Sera?
patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward.
Okay, so we are gonna face him? Okay, some animation. Finally.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
He looks so weak. I mean, that's not bad, but... Come on. He's being too precipitated. Come on! Ooh. Oh! No! You're gonna kill him! Some character development here. He's gonna awaken a vision, I think. This is the path to awaken a vision. When your vision is strong enough. So sad. This is so sad.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him.
What about that? It's like, I leave him almost dying, so take care of him. It's like, yes, I beat him. Take care of him. It's what, well, he is such a good character.
You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the Almighty Shogun's will.
Yes, do not dare to do
Finally,
that.
if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, My blade will show no mercy.
Okay, that's scary.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
He's like, yes, I beat him, the old people ass. And then she turned to the traveler. Come on, traveler, let's talk a little bit outside. Yeah, I like how everyone respects the traveler. Ooh.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
He was lucky.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be
I
erased.
like the resolution.
Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies.
Well, that's
I have
really
much to
nice.
contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
Will you rule Inazuma directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we will bring you some souvenirs.
No need.
What?
There's no place for such things in my life.
What?
Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
You do need that.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time.
What about the storm?
Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Yeah, but what about the storm? We didn't resolve the thing about the storm being close to Inazuma. So, as happens with the gods on Genshin Impact, they have 2 chapters of the history. So I think that we will have another one of the Raiden Shogun. But in the meantime, let's go to Yaemiko. Why are you looking at that tree always?
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Yes, that's what you wanted to know, right?
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Only you will dare to say that.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
The heavenly principles?
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her.
Yeah, it
But
makes
you
sense.
don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Also, this is something I haven't understand. You know, everyone important on game knows that Traveler, I mean Ether, is not from this world. So why, if you know that this person is not from this world, why are you not interested of knowing from where he is from? Because we don't know where Ether is from. I think that maybe he is from Celestia, I don't know. So, well, this was everything for the chapter of the story of the Raiden Shogun A. So, we will see you in next videos, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and to give your like. See you next time. Bye bye.